Okay, so clearly nervous. Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle. This is my corner of the internet or corner of YouTube, and I have affectionately called it Hey Mishi. Mishi is a nickname that I got years ago. I also go by a few nicknames. So I go by Elle. One thing I don't like to be called is Shell, but for one, I'm super ashy. Let's get that together. One thing you're going to know about me as you follow me on this journey is that I stay ashy. So I'm going to be forever fighting the lotion with these hands. So this space that I'm in right now, you're going to see a lot of my journey as I try to rewire myself, reinvent myself, level up my life in a way that gives me the life that I want for myself. I have been through a lot of therapy. I've been in therapy on and off throughout my life, and I have no qualms about explaining that therapy has helped me get to where I am today. I would say that I typically had a negative sort of thought process on my life because I think that it's fair to say the way that I grew up wasn't terrible. It wasn't this very traumatic thing, but I would say that a lot of people were not kind to me growing up. And as I get older, I realized that formed me into the person that I am today. It gave me an attitude. It made me angry. It made me protective. I did not trust a lot of people. I didn't even trust myself, to be honest. I'm very proud that I stuck through therapy. It's a hard journey. It's hard to kind of go in and peel back all these layers of who you are and get to the root cause of some of your behaviors and be real with yourself and take accountability. So share on here, you'll see some of the growth. I have been on and off of content creation for years on one of the very first DC style scenes in the mid, I don't know, early to mid 2010s. It's so weird to like talk about the 2000s because I was born in 86. So it's kind of just weird sometimes to look back and realize that 2010s were like a little while ago. I was taking my photographs, I was going out with my friends, I was meeting up with girls that were like-minded, had blogs, who had amazing style. I met so many good people doing this. Like, some of them are still my friends to this day. For many, it was like a hobby, but for me, it was just something that always stuck by me because I would say that style has always been my way to express myself. So I've never lost that passion for style. I've never lost the passion to get up and dress up and when I feel great, look great. I've never lost the passion to style myself based on my mood or my phase in life or what I'm going through. I've had moody phases, I've had preppy phases, I've had like all these different phases in my lifetime with style because I just love to experiment with it. While I love that aspect of fashion, I still am very much a dramatic girl. Like, I love a statement piece. I love finding unique fabrics, unique sleeves, unique everything. Like, I want my pieces to be unique, but also I want them to be workable in my wardrobe. I'm not a luxury girl yet. I have gone through phases in my life where luxury has came in and said, girl, you can treat yourself. But my tax bracket said otherwise. Don't expect a ton of like luxury here. I respect everyone who is in that luxury bag, but I'm not there yet. I love cooking. One thing you will see here is simple recipes because for me, a simple recipe can go a long way. Like, a lot of us like eating out, but eating out is really expensive now, y'all. Like, and please, please, please do not knock me for my makeup right now because I truly am just winging it, okay? Okay. But I promise you I'm still gonna look cute when I'm done. Like, no, I'm not I'm no Jackie Ina, trust me. Like, not at all. And I will be talking about food. I will be trying to make sure that the girls have a nice meal that isn't going to break the bank, because eating out, honestly, right now is not on my radar. Like, you may see me go out from time to time on my vlogs that I plan to post, but for the most part, like, those are treats, those are special occasions, because there is food in the house, and we can definitely, make what we have in the house work for us. My hands are literally dark, but some of my health journey may end up on this YouTube. I am currently on the transplant list for a kidney. I'm looking for a donor. Um, and it's really crazy because, like, of course, I want to ask people to be a donor. But it truly is, like, not that easy to just have someone give you a part of their body that they probably want to keep to themselves. But I'm not gonna really, like, be negative about it. It's a bit of a journey. It's a bit of a, I don't know what to tell you other than it gets stressful a lot of times, and I am trying my best to just stay kind of headstrong and not be discouraged. It is what it is, you guys. Like, it took me probably years, a couple years, to process what's really going on with my body and that my kidneys are failing. And I've learned a lot in the past 2 years of watching myself, my health kind of go in a certain direction that I don't wish for anybody. It's really hard. It's, you know, they always say, "Oh, you're so strong," and I'm just like, I don't have a choice. I truly don't. So, I will talk about it from time to time, but don't really expect this to be a place for me to talk so much about it unless you guys really show an interest in it. And I only say that because people will give you unsolicited advice about any type of disease you have, like any type of chronic illness. Everyone's like, "Did you try sea moss? Did you try turmeric? Did you try this? Did you try that?" And it's just like, if a turmeric tea could resolve my kidney failure, do you know that I would have an IV full of turmeric in my arm all day, every day? Like, I get that people are trying to be nice and stuff, but it just doesn't always. I don't know what to tell you other than politely. I didn't ask you. I did. I don't need to know what your opinion you have on my kidney disease, unless you can tell me a positive story about your uncle or your mammy getting a kidney transplant and feeling better. I really, what is there for me to know other than I need to be strong, and that's all I can do. So I probably need to get new makeup products. Probably. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure that I have no idea what I'm doing half the time, but I think that I can wing it. I do watch a lot of other YouTubers. I have some products that I've definitely purchased because of influencers. Like, I would say that I wouldn't have known about Juvia's Place. Sorry, y'all. I have a lot of acid reflux. Okay. I wouldn't know about Juvia's Place if it wasn't for, incidentally, a beef with an influencer that I actually really do admire. Buying the products, but then I stopped buying the products because the owner was kind of like rude to um, one of the influencers. I did not have all the answers for everything, so I am definitely still a student of the world, and I'm hoping that, for my content, you can understand that and see. Um, and join me. I suck at doing eyebrows. Don't want anything too crazy. My cousin taught me to line the bottom with, the pencil because I don't get my eyebrows waxed or anything. To just line and stay kind of like a straight line across and fill in just a tiny bit here and blend in like your life depends on it. You may see that I have a little bit of a lazy eye. So, okay. I'm human, y'all. I am a human lady. Okay. So we're a little bit better here, I think. Like back to me and my content. I guess I would like to talk about my love for fashion. I want to talk about like the fact that my size has been a, I would say, indicator or factor, a big factor in how I style myself because we all know that, plus size girls do not get all the love from these fashion brands. Like, we are constantly trying to find our size in thrift stores and regular stores and flea markets like eBay. I mean, I can tell you some stories of the things that I've had to do to get clothes, to like clothes that are unique, clothes that stand out, clothes that I truly can tell a story with. Like, it's been some crazy incidences where I've, just had to be really creative and make it work. And so I want to share that. I want to share my journey of thrifting. I would like to share my journey of rebuilding my closet because I have gone up and down in my weight, and it's been days where I go through these crazy emotional like ups and downs, and I'm like, I want to just clean out my whole closet, and I will clean out everything, decide what's been, like what's outdated, what's cheap looking, what's doesn't fit. I would donate it or sell it. I would say that I am someone who had, regrettably so, sold a very, very good designer shoe collection. Before, we had a lot of sizes and options. The best way that I could tell a story through an outfit was through accessories. So for me, I felt like it made sense for me to splurge on a Gucci bag. It made sense for me to splurge on Prada shoes because I was on a once in a lifetime trip to Rome, or you go on Zooks or Outnet or something like that and buy something on sale because you've been eyeing these Giuseppe's for like the whole season and they went on sale and you said, well, I'm going to treat myself. That's the type of shopper that I've been. Realistically, right now, I'm making probably the most I've ever made in my life, but that money is not going as far as I thought it would be. Like, I truly thought that at this age I would be able to splurge a little bit more than I do. But the point is that through my fashion like ups and downs, I have thrown away, sold, gotten rid of so much stuff. But looking back, I'm so regretful of it. Like, if anything, I wish I would have saved my shoes. There's no way that I'm going to be able to go back and rebuild my shoe collection that I had. Like, I had beautiful shoes. I'm kind of at a renaissance for myself, like the renaissance of Michelle. No silver horse, but I'm reinventing myself. I am getting older. My priorities have changed. My circles have changed. The things that I consider a priority have changed. And so my closet is pretty much starting from scratch. I'm going through that journey. My content is will definitely reflect me starting over in my closet, with basics, with statement pieces, with whatever we need to do in the closet to make myself feel like who I really am in here. Do have more expensive taste. I'm a Taurus. I live my whole life on a champagne wannabe lifestyle. However, I've been honest with myself that sometimes you just don't have it. And so I will be inspired by a lot of looks on this channel. I won't be telling you to go spend 300 and 400 bucks on a shirt unless you really want to. Now, like I said, unless my tax bracket gets bigger, I will be sticking to things that are in my affordability category. Okay, so even with the whole thing of me being plus size and having what I feel like is still limited options, because right now they aren't even like catering to plus size anymore. Like I feel like we're going through a time where people are like, well, we're over that phase of worrying about the plus size girls right now. We're not on the runways anymore. We're not out here. We've seen this shift of like, oh, this is promoting healthy, unhealthy lifestyle and blah blah blah. And so of course they're gonna use that as an excuse not to really cater to us, right? Regardless, like we're here to do what we gotta do, y'all. Like I don't really care what you look like. I don't care about your body size. I don't really care about those things because at the end of the day, like these people don't know us. Like you don't know why anyone is struggling with their weight. If they're even struggling, you don't know if they consider it a struggle. You don't know if they consider it just it is what it is. So either way, we still need clothes. Either way, we still need to dress ourselves. Either way, we're still entitled to want to take pride in how we look and to dress ourselves in cute clothes and tell a story and make ourselves feel wonderful while we're walking out the house to go to the grocery store, to go to the flea market, to run an errand, to drop our kids off. I can definitely always talk about how people have simply made it seem like because I'm bigger, I don't deserve to exist in certain spaces. That's a deeper conversation that we can always have, but I'm just here to tell you that no matter what, you definitely belong. Or if you're a plus, if you're not, if you're mid-size, like there's no excuse on earth that would sit well with me that someone is able to say, oh, well, I don't really want to hear what you have to say because you're big. Doesn't make sense. The allergy season is kicking my natural black tail. In my past lifetime, I think I was a cat. But let me stop talking and get this done. I used this Color Pop stick, Walnut Avenue, Juvia's Place, the Queen palette. This was a collaboration with I think a makeup MUA. I love really, really love the red. You cannot see it, but this is a red underneath. I use the red and the purple a lot for my blush, and sometimes I use this hot pink depending on what kind of look I'm going for. So I'm going to use some Pat McGrath on my lashes because I'm not putting any falsies on today. I'm not going through that. I love myself too much not to torture myself. So we have some Pat McGrath. I'm just going to throw a nice little coat on there. It is Revlon. I'm gonna use this. No liner. I don't have any liner. I do have on a little bit of gloss. Set a little tiny bit of powder. I don't know if it's just me, but I love the smell of setting powder. This my final look. We have meetings today for work. It's Monday. Monday is always busy for me at work. My 9 to 5 is a work from home job, so um, I don't really have to get dressed up, but at times I like to like get a little cute, put on a little outfit, make sure I just look presentable for the time that they say turn on your cameras. So essentially, I just want to thank you if you're still watching. I hope that you are looking forward to maybe finding a new YouTuber to become a fan of or be supportive or just follow me on the journey that I'm about to take. Um, Essentially, I am reinventing myself. I am Alexa, turn off. Essentially, I am reinventing myself, trying to rewire myself, trying to level up out of the lifestyle that I'm currently in into a lifestyle that I see for myself. And I just don't want that to be a turnoff for a lot of people because I think that we tend to insert ourselves in other people's goals. And this is not a place to do that. This is a place where my goals are mine, my opinions are mine, my thought process is mine, and I'm just sharing what is going through my mind. I'm sharing what has worked for me. I'm sharing what I've learned so far in therapy. I have mentioned that I did not see myself being in the place that I am right now. I'm still a little shy and a little nervous to open up there, but I do believe that um, there is so much for me to learn and understand in order for me to get to the level that I would like to see myself. And I'm just going to be doing that here. I've always been shy to launch a YouTube because I'm just afraid that people will not, take what I'm talking about very well. But um, part of my process in healing and in reinventing myself is becoming more confident and understanding that I won't be everyone's cup of tea. However, I think I have things to say. I think I have ideas to share. I believe that I have things to talk about that people find interesting and that we can start a conversation, dialogue, and build a community around. And so I'm here to push myself, to push you, to encourage myself, to share what I've been learning, for you to share what you've been learning, for this to be a dynamic kind of community where we are in support of each other's goals and leveling up and taking care of ourselves, choosing ourselves, not putting others before us, still being empathetic, still having manners, still having these ideas where we can help people, but in a way that does not suck from us. I'm just hoping that you will subscribe, like, introduce yourself. Um, I just hope that all this is received well, I guess. But um, yeah, tell me more about yourself. Tell me where you're from. What goals are you working on this year? I'm going to wrap this up because my man's home and I need to go. So, thanks for watching. Okay. Uh huh. Swipe right on me. All right.